I have 7 days to clear up my acne. I started breaking out around my cheek area and I have a date to go on in 7 days. I'm going to be showing everything I do over these next 7 days to clear up my acne. Will I be able to clear up this breakout within these 7 days so I can look my best for this date? Let's find out. Day 1, as you can see, I have some acne on my cheek. I also have a dark spot around my nose. And so how do I get rid of this? Well, let's first off start by cleansing the skin. I first just go over using some water to wash my face. After that, I get my little Roche-Posay hydrating cleanser, squirt it on my hands, you know what I'm saying, and I kind of just go crazy on my face. And honestly, cleansing your face isn't really going to help clear up with acne, but it's always just a good thing to do just to remove excess dirt, excess oil from the skin. But yeah, there's no active ingredients in this cleanser, so you're not really going to be able to fight acne directly just from using this cleanser. And then boom, after that, you got to dry the face. What I like to do is just pat my face very lightly with the towel. You don't want to scrub super hard with the towel. You don't want to irritate your skin. After that, I went in with the Banish Vitamin C Serum, and like I said, I did have a dark spot sort of around my nose. You can kind of see it, and basically this is just going to help put some evenness in my skin tone and just help get rid of that dark spot. And after that, I go in with a Banish Fighter Gel. This is just to help calm breakouts, calm down inflammation, and that's especially needed for those pimples I have around my cheek, because it is quite inflamed. As you can see, I sort of have a bump around that area, and so I'm just going to apply that onto my face, help get rid of that inflammation. And after that, I put on some aloe vera. This is going to help moisturize, and it's also just going to help with the acne once again. Aloe vera is already in the Banish Fighter Gel, so I didn't really need to use this, but I just like to use aloe vera because it just helps moisturize the skin. After that, I gotta seal in the moisture, and so I use the Roche-Posay matte moisturizer. I use about like a pea size, maybe a bit more than that to be honest. But yeah, I just dot it around my face, put it around my jawline, my chin, my cheeks, my nose and forehead, and then I just rub it in. You know, I gotta put in the sunscreen. This is probably one of the most important things in the skincare routine. You gotta put the sunscreen on because it's just gonna help with so many things. It's gonna help not only for your health when it comes to, you know, preventing skin cancers and things like that, but it also just helps with the general appearance, because you don't want to get wrinkles on your face and all that when you're like in your 20s. You know, you want to make sure your skin's looking clean, your skin's looking smooth, your skin's looking clear. And so this is going to help with that. And it's also going to just help with that dark spot, which you can see sort of on my cheek on the left side of the screen. I don't want that dark spot to get any darker, and the sun will make those dark spots become more prominent. And so putting the sunscreen on is just going to prevent that. So later in the day, I did a workout and then I went to the sauna. And to be honest, there isn't a lot of research that strongly supports that saunas will do great benefits for your skin. Honestly, I just wanted to try it to see if it made a difference. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just relaxing in here. Well, maybe not relaxing, I was kind of burning. It was hot in here, man. But yeah, I got a bit too hot, so I had to walk out. Alright, so later that night, I had to do my skincare once again. Now in the shower, I washed my face, but I don't think you guys want to shower POV. I went over, I used the cream mist by Aestura. After I sprayed that on, I put on some aloe vera once again, helping with that anti-inflammatory properties for that acne, and it's going to add that extra moisture to the skin. And then finally, like I did in the morning, put on the La Roche-Posay matte moisturizer, sealing in that moisture. And that's how I'm going to conclude day 1. So we've made it to day 2, and this is just some progress. I think that the acne's inflammation has died down, and the dark spot, it's slightly going away. So I started off my morning washing my face, same old process. You should know by now. I am looking mad goofy because I put on some toner pads, and that's basically just to add some extra moisture and hydration to my face. Now I especially need that hydration around my nose because at the time I was sick. So I was blowing my nose a lot, and because of that, my nose was getting irritated. I continued on, I did my skincare, basically the same as day 1. But instead, later that day, I decided to put on some pimple patches. And these pimple patches have salicylic acid. They aren't hydrocolloid patches. I actually prefer hydrocolloid patches, but I couldn't get them, so I was just using these salicylic acid ones. They're not as effective in my opinion. It's just me showing the pimple patches I have on my face, and I'm actually in the car right now because I was staying home over the weekend, but now I have to go back to my college dorm because the school week is starting. By the time I got back to my college dorm, it had been 6 to 8 hours since I put on the pimple patches, and ideally this is when you want to take the pimple patches off, and so I did. It does look like the inflammation is starting to go down. And after that, I decided to wash that area with some water. This would allow me to apply the Banish Acne Fighter Gel just to help soothe the skin. And you know I'm on the grind, so I went to the gym. I'm cutting right now, so I went on the treadmill probably for about like 15 to 20 minutes. And then to wrap up the night, I did my skincare routine. As you can see, the pimples right here. The dark spot, you can't really see it that much. It's definitely going away, but let's get some moisture. My face has been dry recently. I'm gonna be using this mist, Aestura. Alright, should be fine. I'm gonna rub it in a bit, especially around my nose, because my nose be getting dry. After that, put some aloe vera on. Moisturizing the entire face. To seal everything in, not that much. Feels good. So after I applied those moisturizing products, I had to wait before I applied the Tretinoin. You're supposed to wait probably around 20 to 30 minutes after applying those products. And so in the meantime, I just did some studying. I did some Anki flashcards, just studying some biology because I have an exam in a couple weeks. As you can see, it looks like I got cream on my face. I put on the Tretinoin. This is just me rubbing it in. It's gonna increase that skin cell turnover rate, and this is the magic sauce to your skincare routine. It's just gonna help shed those skin cells. It's gonna get rid of the acne and dark spots much quicker. And that's how I wrap up day 2. Day 3 is just like the last 2 days, really the same process. Wash my face, put on the moisturizer, put on another moisturizer, also put a serum on or something, put some sunscreen on. I mean, it's just really just the same thing every single day. That's really what skincare is. You're just doing the same thing over and over. Maybe every once in a while you want to add in something, that's cool, but you don't really need to be doing a crazy different skincare routine every single day, every single week, every single month. I've been pretty much doing the same skincare routine for the last 6 months. Maybe I've added a few products, like I've added in a vitamin C serum, and honestly that's really just it. I haven't been switching up my skincare routine too much, and that's honestly a good thing, because I would not enjoy doing skincare if I had to continue buying new products every single week. Like, that would just get so tedious for me. But yeah, day 3 wasn't really too interesting. I didn't really film much this day, really just my skincare routine, and that's it. Almost done getting ready, put on the cologne, boom, on my wrist. Hold on. Boom, on my wrist, and then I get it on my neck, boom, boom, just like that. Now I'm fresh, I'm ready to go out to class. Oh, hold up, gotta put the bracelet on, gotta put the chain on, you know what I'm saying, 50 bands. There we go, skin progress, it's getting better. So now I'm showing the progress for day 4. I do think that my nose area is very irritated because I'm blowing my nose so much. But yeah, other than that, the skin's looking better. It's improving day by day. After I did my skincare, walking over to class, about to take my exam. Low key, it's kind of hard, surprisingly. I'm about to hit some legs, and then I'm gonna play some soccer for a bit. You know, cause I gotta be fresh. I gotta be fit. I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready for Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I hate recording when I'm walking outside because it's kind of embarrassing being on campus and like recording yourself. It's like when people walk past me, they're like, what is this guy talking about? Why is he talking to himself? Alright, I'm about to go to CVS right before it closes. I'm like that guy that walks into the restaurant 15 minutes before it closes while everyone's cleaning up. I know they're probably gonna hate me, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta get some Vaseline or Aquaphor or something, because this area right here is super dry And that's just because I've been blowing my nose so much because I'm sick right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to CVS. Got the last one. This is like an Aquaphor dupe, but like, does it really matter? Apparently it damages DNA or something. That's crazy, but I'm still gonna get it. Like, I just need my lips, I just need my nose to be moisturized because I gotta look good. I gotta look good for Saturday, you know what I'm saying? And I've been breaking out sort of. I mean, I had some pimples around this area just because my skin is very dry there. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this and hope it works.
If you have your extra care.
So after all of that, I did my skincare and I used that new knockoff Aquaphor on my lips and around my nose area just to help with some hydration. Put some on my neck as well because I had some extra. Just had to protect that area, keep it hydrated. I also realized like I was supposed to put on the aloe vera and all those other moisturizing products first, but I forgot to. So I'm sort of putting it on out of order. But yeah, I went on with the aloe vera and then I put on the Roche-Posay matte moisturizer. After I waited about 20 minutes, I got my Tretinoin and I applied it all around my face, my jawline, my cheeks, my forehead, and just rubbed it in. And that wraps up day 4. As you can see on day 5, my skin is starting to clear. The pimples are going away, the acne is clearing up. Everything is going well so far. And I also just wanted to show what I eat. So I had some yogurt, a sandwich, and some veggies for breakfast. Then later for lunch, I had a little poke bowl. And then for dinner, I had a little biscuit and a hash brown while I was watching the NFR podcast. I know this isn't probably the best diet you can have, especially for people that struggle with acne, because there are things like dairy and eggs in these meals. However, these ingredients don't seem to break me out, so this diet works for me. And then to wrap up day 5, I applied some pimple patches to the area, and then I did my skincare afterwards. It is now day 6 and it is officially 1 day before the date. I was taking off the pimple patches and the progress was looking quite solid. The pimples were starting to go away and genuinely by day 7 my acne could have been completely cleared up. Everything was going good until I made a big mistake. I'm so dumb. This is why I tell you guys just to not pop your pimples, because I did it. And it made it so much worse. And it's literally the day before the date. But bro, I'm cooked. Look how red it is. Look how inflamed it is. Oh my god. I'm failing. I'm failing the challenge, bro. I'm failing the challenge. I cooked myself. I put myself in such a bad situation. I'm selling right now. I don't even think I have enough time to clutch up, to be honest. Bro, it got so much worse just from that, man. You know what? I got in the bag. Despite this, I didn't give up. I put on some more pimple patches later that day, and I took them off after about 6 to 8 hours. However, the redness was still there, and there weren't really any signs of it going away. I didn't give up though. I continued to do my skincare with the hopes that by day 7, by the time of the date, I would be fine and the acne would be gone. But with the redness and the inflammation that occurred due to me popping the pimples, it was looking very unlikely. And so day 7 finally came. It was a long week, but we were finally here. As expected, I still had those inflamed pimples around my cheek area that were quite red. And so like I've been doing the entire week, I continued on and did my skincare. But around noon, I decided to go and buy some pimple patches. This time they were hydrocolloid patches instead of the salicylic acid patches, and I think that these work much better. After I got back to my dorm, I applied them immediately. It was a race against time to get rid of these pimples before the date. And this race was really cutting it close. After 6 hours, it was looking good. And then right here, there's one right here. It looks like the redness is dying down right here. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because the pimple patch is like hiding the redness. I'm not completely sure, but it does look like it's helping a lot. So maybe that run to the store to get the pimple patches was worth it. Now, even though I was in this race against time, I still found some time to get a lift in. I hit some legs, and I just wanted to make sure I was feeling good for the date. I was running short on time, however, and after this lift, I only had about an hour before the date would come. And so finally, day after day of doing my skincare routine, doing everything in my power to clear up this acne, the big reveal finally came. So, I failed the challenge. I wasn't able to clear up my acne in 7 days. As you can see, I still have acne on the sides of my cheeks. You could probably argue that my acne has gotten worse over these 7 days. And I think that a big takeaway that you should learn from this video is that your skin progress isn't a constant upwards trend. Your skin isn't going to be constantly improving day by day. Sometimes your skin will start to improve, and then on some days, your skin seems to go on a downhill trend where you start to break out more and more. However, ultimately, that's just the beauty of what skincare is. There are some things that are going to work out for you, and there are also some things that are out of your control and will lead to your skin to start to break out. My initial goal in this video was really just to show that it's possible for you to get quick results to clear up your skin. But after seeing these results after 7 days, I think that this video comes with a better message. It just shows that you shouldn't be impatient, because if you expect results within just 1 week, that is very unrealistic. You should expect results maybe after a month. However, 7 days is an incredibly short amount of time, and you shouldn't really expect your skin to improve drastically in just 7 days. I can honestly say that I did everything in my power to clear up this breakout. Now, I did make some mistakes on this journey. First off, I believe that I used too many salicylic acid pimple patches. As I said in many videos, salicylic acid can be a decent ingredient when it comes to fighting acne. However, using it too much can actually make your skin worse. And I do think that in this case, because I use these salicylic acid patches so frequently, I do think that this actually made my skin worse, and it became more inflamed as a result of this. And probably my biggest mistake was popping my pimples. And as you could see, it was almost the day of my date, and I had tried popping 2 of my pimples, and that just made my skin way worse. It became more red and inflamed, and it became much more noticeable. And it's actually leaving post-acne marks because of this. And I already knew that popping my pimples would probably be bad. I've said in so many videos that you shouldn't pop your pimples ever, but even then, even knowing that, I still went and decided to do it, and I just immediately regretted it right after. Now, that's just the technical side. As you guys know, I went on a date that day as well. And to be honest, me having that slight breakout around my cheek area, it didn't really affect much. First off, I was already able to set up this date while I had the breakout, so that wasn't an issue itself. And even on the date, I was just too focused on the conversation to where I couldn't even worry about the acne. I didn't really care, to be honest, in the moment, and it probably didn't affect the date at all. Now, did the date go well? To be honest, no, not really. And this isn't because I had this slight breakout on my cheek. This is genuinely just because we didn't connect as people. Our personalities might have not matched, our interests might not have aligned, I might have also just been fumbling. This does show that just because you have some acne, that shouldn't affect your ability to connect with people. Because if I had completely clear skin that day, even if I did go on this date with this girl, that doesn't mean I'm automatically just gonna connect with this person perfectly. Connections and relationships aren't built off of what you look like. Rather, they're built off your ability to connect with that person, your personality, and your chemistry with that person. So really, this video has no point, because even if I did pass this challenge, it wouldn't have changed anything. Now, even though this is all true, I'm still going to pass this challenge. I'm still going to clear up my acne. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I will do everything in my power to clear up my skin. It might sound like I've taken the L, but I'm passing this challenge by any means possible. And so I did just that. I continued to do my skincare routine every single day. I continued to eat well, and I continued to make sure I was getting a good amount of sleep every single day. And so day after day, I finally completed the challenge. As you guys can see, skin's cleared up, finally. I thought I would be able to complete the challenge in just 1 week,
but it took me an extra week. I did make a crucial and just absolutely terrible mistake that just didn't help my case for that date by popping my pimples. Please don't pop your pimples. If you leave this video with any takeaways, it should be to not pop your pimples. Now, even though I did make some mistakes, I think that everything else I did was pretty good. I think my skincare routine was good. Maybe I used too many pimple patches and too frequently because it could get a bit harsh on your skin if you use it too often. I was also exercising, making sure my body was feeling good, and my diet was solid. So I do think that there are some important things that you can learn from what I did. First off, use a retinoid. If you're dealing with a breakout and you want quick results, then use a retinoid like Tretinoin or Differin or adapalene gel, anything like that. Now, yes, you won't get results for the first 3 months, but after that, retinoids just increase the skin cell turnover rate. They increase the speed that your skin cells basically shed, so it removes impurities much quicker. So if you're using something like this, you're gonna be able to get rid of your hyperpigmentation, your acne scars much quicker. Now, you could definitely see that because on this side of my face, I had like a dark spot around here. But where'd it go? It's gone. You don't see it anymore. Wait, is it right there? Nope. Just my skin glowing. You know what I'm saying? But that shows you the power of a retinoid when it comes to removing your blemishes, acne, anything like that. You could also use a vitamin C serum. Make sure you go to the description, click on the affiliate link, buy yourself a Banish vitamin C serum, because not only will that help you when it comes to removing dark spots, but it gives you that glow. Look at the shine on my skin. It's because of that extra hydration and glowiness that the vitamin C serum adds. So check that out as well. You will get $5 off if you use the link in the description, or you can use code CHOICE at checkout. And also, finally, please just be patient, okay? Don't put a timeline on yourself. Don't do what I did. You know, I put a timeline on myself. I said, I'm gonna do this challenge in 1 week. And what happened? I didn't complete the challenge in less than a week. So honestly, keep expectations low. You know, keep expectations low, but hopes high. Because if it takes long for you to clear up your acne, it's fine. You already had low expectations to begin with. You still had high hopes, but at the end of the day, who cares? I'm not pressed. Doesn't really matter. To be honest, it's probably gonna fumble the day anyways. But that's a topic for another video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and peace.